video was pretty good, and it was talking about all the things that we have been like talking about for years. And the channel's Bad Empanada, and he was reviewing the Kyrgyzstan video. That channel is I think the Davos hopium channel of all fucking time, but whatever. So again, the establishment or the Davos crowd will say to us, you know, because of their free market, don't be doomers. That leads to inaction. There's, you know, the market's going to take care of everything. The stock market's booming, blah, blah, blah. They fly into Davos on their airplanes. It's just, it is like it's lying. And it's not like lying by, well, maybe it is lying by omission because they're not telling the truth. They sugarcoat the truth. And you know, a lot of what I hear just acts like the global south, the countries down there are just dispensable people, that they're just casualties of the free market, and it's fucked. I think what's driving me, I guess, is pain and the inability to do the things I want to do, which made me retire from my job in the first place, you know, and that I'm not reliable, and that's why I don't want to have so many guests and then cancel them because I'm not reliable. We really have, and we collectively, humans, are in big trouble, and every single living thing on the planet is in big trouble. It's not stopping. We are going to witness the most hideous and horrendous, and we, talking about people on my channel that follow us, are witnessing the beginning of what purports to be the worst. It's really not easy for me to just free associate anymore. I find that my mind, my brain, I actually need 3 brains. Like I always say, I need 3 of myself to get everything done that has to be done. And last night I hurt so bad I could not even sit in that office to do the show I planned, and I had a guest who I let down, which I'm tired of doing. I don't want to let people down. You know, sometimes, even though I love all of the followers, sometimes I just want to say, fuck it. I'm not doing this anymore. The channel is just going nowhere. Other people are doing what we do. It doesn't matter. You know, that's when negativity gets hold. And really, I love the shows that I do with Jennifer. Those I don't want to give up. Maybe that's all I should do. Maybe I should just do a Sunday night show with Jennifer during this summer when I have so much work to do. And that's it. Do I want to just put it right the fuck up with free associated thinking? I don't know. I don't know, guys. So I know what I'm talking about, and I'm talking about this whole, really, the fact that the science is an argument. People will say it's predictions. I say, okay, but we've seen the models are getting better, and if the predictions, but we're literally seeing the suffering in the global south that is horrible. And the north. Hurricanes getting worse, tornadoes in places we never saw them, Canada getting dumped soaked with rain, people just displaced, and the media will report on it like it's just a blip on the fucking radar. Because it's all a blip on the radar. Because the radar's going out. Every time you say that pandemics, they're going to be with us, or they're going to come back, or climate change is going to cause them, there's a whole cadre of people then saying, oh my God, it's done nefariously. And, you know, at Davos, they're talking about pandemics because they want to kill us all. Listen, I don't honestly think these people set out nefariously to want to kill us all, but I think that they see millions and millions and millions of people, the casualties of climate change, as the cost of doing business as usual. And I don't think it's something anybody says. Action is gross domestic product, and action is measuring everything by economics, and action is growth. Action is seeing growth in the green industry as a good thing, whereas we all know it's just a bunch of shit just regurgitated as in another package with a different fucking green bow. Everybody that has a brain can understand greenwashing, but it's going to happen no matter what. Energy is the answer to everything. It's not. It's just trading one horrible destruction of the planet for another one. And then there are the utopians that say, okay, well, you know, we're just going to get better technology going forward as green energy changes, and we're going to have better reactors, thorium reactors. Fine. How long is that going to take? Because CO2 and the heating of the planet is not stopping. Now, that's funny. I even told them in my appeal that all the material I got from my educational video proving that those people are frauds and they are not doing anything in the name of Jesus. Well, guess what? All their fucking churches, like Jonathan Shelley and Jonathan Locke, are still producing shit, and it's on YouTube. And I told YouTube that is where I got my stuff from. And they still took it down because all of those greedy, fake, cult, lying, scumbag, gun-loving, murderous pieces of shit are still on YouTube. These people are Satan. I don't believe in God. I'm a fucking atheist, but guess what? They're gaslighting. They're Satan because they preach hate. That's what they do. They preach hate and political bullshit. Fuck all them, and fuck YouTube for taking my video down. It is a nice day. I've been kind of ranting, and I decided, well, maybe I'll put something together with my rant. Get it off my chest, what I think. Probably what we all think. We're all depressed collapsitarians in a way. And there is a whole movement about talking collapse. I wish I had time to participate. That would be one of the other two me's that really like don't even exist. Somebody asked me on Twitter, a very wonderful person who's married to a very wonderful person that I have interviewed on the channel. And he asked me, did I have help at the house because I'm whining about, I hurt myself. And I made the decision to do the things I do. I want to grow food. I want to have flowers. I want to surround myself with beauty. I want to rewild the land. I want to do this. So it's my responsibility, right? Because I decided, and I had Jess and her son would come over, and they made sure that I had firewood on my deck, which then I would roll in with my flexible flyer, and I had wood. The last thing I heard from Jess was, I'm loyal. And then nothing, crickets. And the other guy that I had, well, this one was a real winner. after talking to him, and he was helping me with things outside. Oh, he was going to help me do my basement. And I was going to, I put the money away that I make at that antique store, which is actually not working very well because the rent is more. I can't work in there because the store actually makes me sick. Anyway, this guy, he turned out to be a fucking Nazi. So, goodbye to you. $60. I made a mistake of paying him through PayPal, and he never came back, but it's okay because he follows somebody on YouTube called Salty Cracker, and who is a right-wing piece of shit. And the things he was telling me, and then I noticed his tattoos. Fucking Nazi motherfucker. So, and spread them all over somewhere. I don't know where. It's getting a little windy. Oh, maybe it is gonna rain after all. So I took you here. I thought, well, I don't think that I can change it around, but I can do this. I thought it would be kind of a fitting place to sit down and finish this rant while I drive home and listen to music, because everything else is on YouTube is talk shows, which I like, and I do follow people, but you can only do so much of politics. You can only hear so much about, the last shooting now in Tulsa, which supposedly was to kill black doctors. Who fucking wouldn't be a depressed collapsitarian? Depressed collapsitarian. But yet, depression is something I actually I don't usually feel myself as a depressed person. I think it's situational depression. And pain would make anyone miserable. Pain does make people miserable. Pain is my friend. That skeleton in my car that I sit with, that guy gets all my pain. All my pain goes there. That's my parting words of wisdom here. We are so fucked. No, actually, I say, even though the long-range forecast may be for stormy weather, there's always something you can do. Maybe carbon capture ain't it. Maybe all the goddamn fucking greenwashing bullshit isn't it. But there are things that I suppose we're going to do anyway. We are not inactivists. And I could say fuck all of you that say doomers are inactivists. Fuck off. Or fossil fuel companies shills. Fuck off. I just think we're people that happen to be more intelligent than the average bear. Maybe not me so much, but people I surround myself with. Let me see. We're not clairvoyant. We're not necessarily gifted with any kind of bullshit like that. We're not a cult. But it is getting bigger. The amount of people that understand where we're going as a species, what we're doing to the planet, you can't hide it. You can't hide from it. So we might as well, what does Guy McPherson say? Love, only love remains. I don't even believe that. What love? What love are we seeing in all these mass shootings? What love is remaining when the Supreme Court says everybody can carry a fucking gun in the United States? What love? And I love a lot of people, but what love? Guess we gotta make our own love. So I love all of you, which I always tell you because our followers are so important to me. I try to answer all of you individually, and thank you for your donations to the channel, because that's the only way I can keep it running, because I am a also depressed, broke collapsitarian of my own doing in my life from poor choices. End of story. I don't blame anybody. Me. Yeah, I would love an electric car, but seriously, at one end, so that kids in the Congo are mining for the shit for the batteries. Oh my God, do I sound like a depressed collapsitarian today? Thanks for listening. Peace out. Love you.